Graphic design, social media, marketing, branding? Check out our sponsors Vision Byte Creative Design Studio on visionbyte.co.uk to find out more and use code APE20 for 20% off your first order. Yo, what's going on people? It's your boy Ape Huncho, back at you again with another video. Now, on my previous video, I broke the news that Unknown T was cleared of all charges against him, that being 1 count of murder, 1 count of violent disorder, and 1 count of manslaughter. Now, for you guys that don't know what's going on, Unknown T, alongside Ramani Boreland, were on trial for the murder of Stephen Narvaez Jara, and another charge of violent disorder, while a third defendant, Mohammed Musse, was on trial for violent disorder. I'll leave the trial coverage link down in the description, feel free to go check that out before you continue with this video. So, now that the trial has come to an end, let's take a look at some of the points we went over briefly to catch you guys up. So, on New Year's Eve of 2017 going into 2018, a house party took place on Bartholomew Court in Islington. Here, Unknown T and the 2 others managed to get into the party using fake names. When at the party, Mohammed Musse was harassing girls and Stephen had bumped into him, which caused a fight, but there is now conflicting reports to say that Stephen had confronted Musse. After this, again, the fight had broken out, in where Stephen was jumped by a group of people and unfortunately was stabbed to death. Throughout the trial, we've seen that Snapchat footage had been shown to the court, but even now the trial is over, it's still unclear as to whether Unknown T was seen in the footage, but personally I don't think he was, given the verdict today. We then heard that police turned up to Unknown T's house and he told officers that he was expecting them. At a later trial date, Unknown T had claimed he went to the balcony outside to smoke his cannabis joints as his glasses kept steaming up, and allegedly he was still outside on the balcony when the fight had taken place. But it was claimed that a key witness had said that Unknown T was the man in the white jumper, referring to someone who was directly involved, in which he replied, "I don't wear jumpers, that's not my style." We also had heard that he used to study at De Montfort Uni, but had been dropped from the course because of the case, and as the majority of you will know, he went on to sign a deal with Universal. So again, the trial had been wrapped up today, and after 18 hours of deliberation, it was understood that Daniel Lena, aka Unknown T, was cleared of murder and violent disorder, and then was cleared also of manslaughter. Ramani Boreland was cleared of murder but was found guilty of manslaughter and violent disorder. The manslaughter charge was decided by a majority of 10-2, and Mohammed Musse was found guilty of violent disorder. It's been reported that the public gallery was packed with family members, and the mother of Boreland ran from the court, weeping, her eyes echoing down the corridor as the verdicts were read. It should also be noted that someone from inside the court has told me that allegedly Mohammed Musse didn't turn up to court and the judge wasn't too pleased about this. Although don't take this as fact, and I will confirm whether this is 100% truth as and when an official report comes out. And Boreland and Musse will be sentenced on a date to be fixed. And that's all the information out there surrounding the Unknown T trial. And even though Unknown T has been cleared, I will follow up with the sentencing of Mohammed Musse and Ramani Boreland. Now, what we have to remember, guys, even if you are an Unknown T fan and you are happy to see Unknown T out, we do have to remember that unfortunately somebody has lost their life in this situation. And I just want to pay my respects and say rest in peace to Stephen, and my thoughts are with his family at this current time. And it must be really hard for them at this current time, so please just have that in mind also today. Now, Unknown T has been given a second chance in life here because, for one, if he had gone down for murder, he'd have gone down for a pretty long time. He has to take this opportunity, grab it, and run with it and become something great, because at the end of the day, Unknown T is one of the forefront people of drill music out of the UK, and we will get some legendary music coming out in the future. And me personally, I can't wait for some Unknown T music to drop. I know you guys can't wait for Unknown T music to drop, and we'll see what collaborations he's got coming out in the future. Projection wise, I see him becoming one of the biggest artists in the UK now. He was already quite big before he went into jail, but this time I really see him just taking off and just becoming this massive artist. And like I said, I just hope he doesn't end up in a situation like this again, and he really takes this now as a lesson learned, and again, he has been given a second chance in life. And what we've got to remember is Unknown T was found not guilty on all charges, and he is an innocent person. But let me know what you guys think of this in the comment section below. Give the video a little like, and if you want the latest drill, street and music news out of the UK, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. It's been your boy Ape Huncho, and I'm out.